Something is mathematically broken in the American housing market, and most people can feel it without being able to explain it. Home prices are sitting near all-time highs, and at the same time, the number of homes actually selling just hit its lowest point since 1995. Fewer buyers, higher prices. In any normal market, those two things cancel each other out. That is how supply and demand works. You learned it in school. So did I. And yet, here we are. Let me show you exactly what happened. Every domino, in order. In January 2021, you could get a 30-year fixed mortgage for 2.65%, the lowest rate recorded since 1971. People who had been waiting suddenly realized they could afford dramatically more house for the same monthly payment. So they bought and bought and bought some more. National home prices jumped 37% between March 2020 and March 2022. Not over a decade, 2 years. Austin climbed 61%. Phoenix, 59%. At the peak, nearly 6,000 homes sold for $100,000 or more above asking price in a single month. For a normal house where someone was going to do normal things like make dinner and argue about whose turn it is to take out the trash. Then inflation hit 9.1%, the highest in 40 years. The Fed raised rates 11 times in 16 months. Mortgage rates went from 3.22% in January 2022 to 7.79% by October 2023, the highest since 2000. Here is what that means in actual dollars. Same house, $400,000 purchase price, 20% down. At 2.65%, your monthly payment is $1,293. At 7.79%, that same loan costs $2,300 a month. Over $1,000 more per month, every month, for 30 years. For the same house, same carpet, same school district. So buyers disappeared. Home sales fell from 6.1 million in 2021 to just over 4 million in 2025. Slowest stretch the market has seen since the mid-92nd. We are selling fewer homes today in a country with 100 million more people than 1,995 than we sold in 1,995. But here is the part that should break your brain. Prices did not fall. And to understand why, you need to understand the thing quietly holding this entire market hostage. Right now, about 51% of all outstanding U.S. mortgages carry a rate below 4%. Roughly 20% carry a rate below 3%. If you bought in 2020 or 2021 and locked in 2.75%, you are sitting on a financial instrument that no longer exists. The bank will not recreate it. If you sell your house and buy another one today, you are not just moving. You are voluntarily surrendering the cheapest money you will almost certainly ever access in your lifetime. That swap costs $730 more per month, every month, forever. Federal Reserve researchers put the average financial penalty of trading your old mortgage for a new one at over $65,000. So the rational homeowner stays. The market freezes. Supply disappears. Prices hold. Everyone is stuck. Now meet Maya. She is 31, works in healthcare, makes $74,000 a year, no credit card debt, 760 credit score, $31,000 saved over 3 years of real sacrifice, skipped vacations, no new car, one roommate longer than she wanted. By any reasonable measure, Maya is exactly the person homeownership was designed for. Here is what the market offers her. The median home in her city is $385,000, with 10% down. Monthly cost, including taxes, insurance, and maintenance, is $3,010. Maya takes home $4,650 a month. Housing would eat 65% of it. She cannot afford this house, not because she is irresponsible, because the income required to comfortably buy the median home in her market is $110,000, and she makes $74,000. The gap is not a personal failing. It is structural. It is baked into the math. And there are millions of Mayas being told by every cultural signal around them that they should own a home by now, while being quietly excluded by numbers that never appear in those signals. This is not 2008. In 2008, the banking system was betting on home prices rising forever, using borrowed money with zero margin for error. Today, the median credit scored origination is 758, just 2.2% of mortgages are underwater. Homeowners are sitting on $35 trillion in collective equity. This market is not fragile, it is frozen. A crash at least creates buying opportunities. A frozen market just continues to exist, absorbing more of your income and waiting for time to do what policy cannot. Your frustration is legitimate. The income required to buy the median home is $106,000. The median household income is $83,700. The system has a $22,000 gap baked in before you even show up. You are not failing at adulthood. The math is just broken. And understanding exactly why it is broken is the first step toward making a decision that actually works for you, instead of just participating in collective financial insanity because everyone around you insists that buying is always the right move. Now you know better. Subscribe for more honest conversations about money that nobody with a financial incentive will have with you.